Alistair. Thank God you're here. Look, Teresa's going to be executed. You have to do something.
That's why I came to see the governor. I'm here to personally ensure that all the power and influence of the Crane Empire is brought to bear regarding Teresa's death sentence.
Thank God. Grandfather, you have to convince the governor to grant Teresa clemency. Or at least delay the execution to give me time to file an appeal. And, sir, I am sure you agree that this order was handed down incredibly fast. There was hardly a day between the trial and the sentencing.
Mr. Crane, tomorrow is so soon. There are so many documents that need to be drawn up. I'd need an order of execution to sign.
I just happen to have one right here. But yours will be in a sling if you don't sign this now.
Yes, Mr. Crane. Whatever you want.
Excellent. Come tomorrow, Teresa Crane will be sent to the death chamber for killing my son. There's not a bloody thing anyone can do to stop it.
I'm so relieved you're here, Grandfather. I was really afraid that you wouldn't speak up in time to save Teresa. What's wrong? Please tell the governor that Teresa deserves leniency. Look, she didn't kill Julian. She's covering for someone.
Who?
I don't know. She won't tell me, but I know she didn't kill Julian. Please, Grandfather, help me. Right? Tell the governor that this was a horrible mistake.
First of all, no offense, but I'm not your grandfather.
Yes, I know that. I've called you Grandfather my whole life. I'll have to break myself of the habit.
Yes, you will.
Then I'll call you Alistair unless you prefer Mr. Crane.
I won't stand on ceremony. Alistair will be fine.
Right. Well, like I said, the reason I'm here is to get the governor to stay Teresa's execution. Now, you have great influence on all levels of business and government, Alistair. I'm sure a word from you would put a stop to this madness.
Ethan's right, Alistair. What do you have to say about all this?
Alistair, why aren't you saying anything? I mean, surely you don't believe Teresa killed Julian.
Well, someone sure as hell did.
Yes, but it wasn't Teresa. But I'm really starting to wonder what you're thinking. Why won't you tell the governor to grant Teresa clemency?
Alistair and I were discussing Teresa when you arrived, Ethan.
Oh, good. Then you know she shouldn't be punished for this crime.
Unfortunately, I know nothing of the kind. All of the evidence points toward her guilt. And she made a full confession. From what I read, she was adamant in insisting she killed Julian Crane.
But she didn't.
Ethan, you're speaking from your heart. And while I sympathize with you for your loss, Teresa was convicted in a court of law of first-degree murder. And she must pay for her crime.
But I didn't have time to file an appeal. Right? All I'm asking for is a reprieve. Right? To find out what really happened.
I'm sorry, but it's too late. I've already signed the death warrant.
You what?
This is the signed warrant.
No, you can't. I mean, the death penalty is hardly used in this state. And not without a long, exhausting appeals process. Alistair, you have to say something. You can't let this happen. Teresa is innocent. Right? You could stop this. You have to stop this. Oh, my God. You don't want to save Teresa. You want her to die. Why are you doing this?
I have my reasons.
Tell me what they are.
Sorry, Ethan. I don't owe you any explanation.
Then I won't stand for this. I won't let you sign Teresa's life away.
A very noble display, but a complete waste of energy. The governor can have another warrant drawn up and signed within moments. If you rip that one up, he'll just sign another one.
Alistair's right, Ethan. This is pointless.
And I can't believe this. I knew the Cranes were evil when I thought I was one of them. And the way you treated Sheridan, she was your daughter. And Luis, he still blames you and Julian for his father's disappearance. But why do you choose to be so vengeful on the next generation?
I have no time for this nonsense. If you really love Teresa as much as you say, I suggest you get over to the prison and spend her remaining hours on Earth with her.
Her remaining hours? What are you talking about?
I suppose you didn't notice the execution date before you ripped up the death warrant. It's set for tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No, this can't be happening. This is a nightmare.
I'm afraid it is, Ethan. It's happening tomorrow.
And the sooner the better.
No!
Don't make me call security.
Why should I expect any less from a Bennett? That's exactly how Sam would have responded, with his fists. True Cranes don't waste their time getting mad. They just get even.
Alistair, are you sure you want to go through with this? Ethan is right, you know. No one's ever been executed so quickly before, and Teresa's never been in trouble with the law.
Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald Crane must die. Tomorrow.
Ethan, please. What is it? Why do you look this way?
I went to the governor to plead on your behalf.
You did. I knew you did something. I knew that you wouldn't desert me.
Sorry, Teresa.
I'm sorry.
Governor turned me down. He signed the warrant for your execution.
You signed it. Well, when does it happen? I mean, do we have time to appeal?
We don't have time. Execution's set for tomorrow.
Uh-oh, Mrs. Crane. Looks like they're getting the spa ready for you. And I don't think that's a shot of B12 they're gonna give you.